Hi, I'm Alison Rowe and I'm the Global Executive Director of Sustainability for the International Business Group within Fujitsu. This is Fujitsu's third report measuring ICT sustainability across the world. We had 1,200 CIOs or senior IT managers respond to our research this year from 8 different countries. Those countries are Australia, Canada, China, India, Japan, New Zealand, the UK and the USA. The respondents answered 80 different questions about ICT sustainability, from attitudes, policy, behaviour and technology. The methodology allows us to develop an ICT Sustainability Maturity Index for any country or industry. The methodology allows separate indices to be calculated for 5 different key areas of ICT sustainability, being equipment, lifecycle procurement and disposal, end-user computing, enterprise, IT as a carbon enabler and metrics. The IT Sustainability Index is 53.1 this year, which is slightly down from 54.3 in 2011. Fundamentally, performance is not improving. Initiatives are either still being explored or trialled and are not being embedded into a culture or a business's processes. The declines we saw this year were smaller in organisations which had 1,000 or more employees. The operational components, being lifecycle, end user and enterprise, all declined this year, whilst the managerial components, being IT as an enabler and metrics, improved. This indicates that initiatives are increasingly being instigated outside of the ICT department. However, it does raise a concern that the operational areas where quick wins typically are gained are going backwards. As an example, there was a 10% decline in end user power management tools since last year. The excellent news in 2012 is the overall increase in the number of ICT departments taking total responsibility for their energy bill and consumption. This has gone up from 14.2% in 2011 to a whopping 23.1% this year. Japan is the clear leader with 38.5% of ICT departments taking total responsibility for their ICT energy bill and consumption. Since 2011, 6 of the 8 countries have improved. New Zealand remains stable on 4% and the USA slightly declined back to 24%, still above the average of 23.1%. There is an absolute correlation between performance and taking responsibility for the energy bill. For those organisations that fit into the 23.1%, they had a 40% improved ICT Sustainability Index compared to those organisations who had never thought about it. The USA is the new leader, taking over the #1 spot from Canada. Of concern is only 2 of the countries performing above the global average of 53.1, this being the US and Canada. We saw the largest improvements in China and India, with China improving by 3.6 points, and the largest decline in the UK, down by 5.2. Only 3 industry sectors performed better in 2012. The new leader, the utilities, construction and mining industry, is up from 3rd place in 2011. Financial services is up from 4th place and manufacturing is up from 8th place. The ICT communications and media industry fell from 1st to 5th this year with a decline of 4.7 points, followed by a decline of 4.3 in the health, education and welfare sector. In conclusion, managing your ICT energy bill and consumption really makes a difference. Those organisations who take total responsibility for this in the IT budget have a 40% better improvement in performance. What we are concerned about is that ICT sustainability is not maturing and the quick wins are not really being institutionalised across an organisation. What we really need to do is manage energy in real time and set KPIs and not just look at an energy bill once a year. By having real-time energy data, this is going to allow us to properly evaluate, select and prioritise the right ICT sustainability initiatives. And finally, what we need to do is disaggregate the IT energy bill. And what I mean by that is break up the energy bill and really understand where the energy is being consumed. This is going to improve the ICT sustainability business case and enable us to include metrics such as margin abatement cost curve, NPV, payback or the internal rate of return, and really push that ICT sustainability business case right up the priority list. I encourage you to download this report and use the information to help you make a real difference in your organisation.